This developer is going to go bankrupt. He's trying to get under this building. It is 30% sold, but you need a stretch to get it.
Okay, what does that mean?
This is the big time, man. It's not houses, okay?
Okay.
$6 million.
I don't have $6 million.
Yeah, but I was telling Valerie, we have 2.5, and I can put in 1. So if you can put in 2, we can make it happen.
All right, Zatima fans, now looking at the episode synopsis for Season 2B. If you don't want spoilers, click off the video and watch my other content instead. But this video will particularly discuss something that we did see during the first half of Season 2. And that was the one appearance of Valerie at Rise Ventures when she's telling Bryce and Zach about this not at all suspicious opportunity where, hey, if we pull all our money together, then there's a chance that this can really blow up. Now, I went back to the episode, and I believe this was episode 7 or 8. I forget. Look, it was the episode when Zach gets to Rise Ventures and Valerie's already there talking to Bryce. Based on the dialogue, or the scene itself, because, you know, Valerie and Bryce go over the information. There's this guy who's on the verge of going bankrupt, and this is a situation where the complex or property is already like 30% sold. It's $6 million total, but Bryce said we have 2.5 million, and I can also throw in another 1 million. And Zach, I just need you to put in 2 million, and then we got it. And that's, you know, doing the math, it's 5.5 million. So I guess that other 30% contributes to what has already been sold of the property. And Bryce is like, look, this is the big leagues. This isn't just houses. I mean, this is a guaranteed double on your investment. And then Valerie goes on to say, no, it's going to be a triple guarantee. And Zach is like, I don't have it. And I mean, look, we haven't heard much of his stock stuff in quite a while on either Sistas or Zatima. Well, honestly, Zatima season 1 was the SEC's Gretchen, you know, trying to grill him about the stocks. But that's about it. In Sistas season, I want to say it was probably somewhere in season 4, the last time we heard about Zach's, you know, current financial situation regarding stocks. You know, like, oh, you just became a millionaire or something like that. But if you subtract all the money spent on like the houses, technically houses or the complex he bought, the cars, the clothing, starting Rise Ventures, and who knows how many properties he and Bryce have already invested in. So as far as we know, Zach doesn't have 2 million. That doesn't mean it's not impossible for him to place his money in the right places and, you know, instantly get the money for the investment. But here's the thing. Season 2, episode 18, Pride to the Side. Bryce gets shocking news about their business and tries to warn Zach. Then episode 20, The Ugly Truth, Bryce gets to the bottom of their company's money woes. Now, I don't know what exactly is going down during the back half of the season with Zach and Bryce, but it does look like they get their, you know, situation straight and get back to business. But I'm guessing that maybe, just maybe, they do pull all their resources and place it in this investment. And then it kind of goes belly up. And then the season ends with Rise Venture on the verge of going bankrupt. And from there, you know, Zach is pretty much screwed because, like I said, we don't know what his current stock situation is. It would be pretty bad for him to, you know, almost be on the verge of self-sabotage, you know, based on his emotions. But then he gets his act together. But then it turns out the investment he and Bryce made could cause them to both get into financial turmoil. At least with Bryce's situation, we know he's still working, you know, for Gary as a hedge fund manager. But for Zach, this is what he does, unless he gets lucky with some more stock investments and, you know, from there is able to kind of get back on his feet. But the question is, do you think Valerie is the person who is sabotaging them? Do you think that she came to them with this opportunity in a, you know, way to sabotage Rise Ventures? Is she a traitor? Does she have somebody else that she's working for? I mean, she did say there were like 3 other interested parties to invest in this property, so Zach needs to think fast. But I would like to think that that isn't the case. But here's the thing. Bryce said we have 2.5. Now, I don't know if he was referring to him and Valerie or if he meant Rise Ventures as a whole. It's like, hey, Zach, you know, in terms of Rise Ventures, you know, and everything we've invested in so far, we do have 2.5 million right now together, but I can throw in an additional 1 million. And if you can put in 2, then we're golden. But I don't know if he was talking about himself and Valerie, then it wouldn't make sense for her to be a trader because that's her own money being, you know, flushed down the drain. But the situation itself feels weird. Remember, the guy is on the verge of going bankrupt. And the situation is, you know, a lot of properties that could be bought right now for 6 million in order to give us a triple guarantee. And like Zach said, I don't like being pressured when I don't into something when I don't have the money. But then also, these two just got into business together. Like, it would be different if, let's say, they've been in the game for several months, if not a couple years, if not a few months, and they have a lot of capital, you know, to work with, where it's like, hey, even if we put, you know, 6 million into this deal, we still have several million to sit on. There's a difference between doing that and being like, damn it, we lost $6 million versus we lost $6 million and that's all our money. So I don't think it's, what's that saying? If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. That's the way I feel about this deal. You know, for Bryce to go, hey, look, man, guaranteed to double the money. And then when Valerie went triple, I'm like, I don't know. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Valerie brought them a bad deal? Is this going to be the cause of Rising Ventures' fall or what? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.